Boy, this was a long frickin' day, and I'm exhausted. I guess it was a good day altogether. So if you guys remember the story about this, the reason I got drunk that night, my friend who was dying, one of my best friends, he passed away this morning, which really sucks. Today's the 13th. Usually 13 is a lucky number for me, but I'm starting to wonder how true that is anymore. Although I will say the rest of the day turned around. I was actually going to go down to Bakersfield today to go visit my friend. And right as I'm getting ready to leave town, I get the call that he passed away this morning. So that sucked. I decided to go down anyway, though. I came down, I took care of some things I needed to do down here, went and saw some family, went and saw somebody else who I've been kind of missing, and we went out to eat, we went and had some pho, and it was good. The problem with pho is it's mostly noodles and bone broth, so I'm already hungry again. I had to stop in here to Tacos La Villa. It's like a staple of Bakersfield. There's one on every corner. I don't know how they can afford to have so many. I'm not saying that it's like a laundering thing. I don't know. But the fact that there's like 1,000 locations in Bakersfield and they give you quite a taco for, it used to be 99 cents. Now it's $2 every day except for Tuesday. You get them for $1.25. But they're just these little tiny tacos, chock full of meat and of course onions and cilantro if you want it. I usually leave that off, and then I drown the things in their really good hot sauce. So I don't know, today started out really bad with that bad news, but I turned it into a good day. Took care of a bunch of things I wanted to do, saw a bunch of people I wanted to see. I'm heading home late. I'm exhausted. I even talked to my dad today. I haven't talked to him in a while. That was cool. I need to spend more time in Bakersfield. I love Lake Isabella. That's where I call home, but Bakersfield's my original home, and I have so many friends and family and girls down here that I don't get to see any of them nearly enough. A lot of my friends, like my good friend who just passed away, I hadn't seen him in months. I got another good friend who's going through some shit right now, and I haven't seen him in months. And I got a whole bunch of other friends who are doing okay, and I still want to see them anyway. I just never seem to have enough time, and when I'm gone half the year, so I'm not sure. I'm kind of considering maybe renting a space in Oildale for like a month. I'm trying to get a bus. That's my next plan. I've already kind of got some of it in the works. Build the bus out the way I want. My motorhome still runs. It runs like shit, but it still runs. I'm thinking after I get the bus and I take everything off the motorhome that I want to put on the bus, like the stove and the roof vents and the propane tank and the septic tank and the water holding tank and the shower and toilet, once I've transferred all those things over to the bus, I kind of think I might go down to Oildale and put my motorhome in a crappy ass Oildale trailer park for a little while and just go full Dalian on y'all. Not really, kind of. I feel like I need to get back in touch with my roots, and I feel like I need to reconnect with a bunch of people I haven't seen in a long time, and I'll also probably be able to make some really good content if I go down to Oildale, because there's always something happening there. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do right now aside from driving home and eating my tacos, and sleeping really well tonight. But I think in the future, I might be moving to Oildale. I might even start a second channel. And if it goes as well as I think it will, I may have to stay there a while. Like I said, there's always something interesting happening in Oildale. So that's just kind of a loose plan right now. I don't really know what I'm going to do next, but I know that I'm back now. I also might have to take a trip a few hundred miles somewhere to deal with something, but I don't think the thing that I needed to deal with is where I thought it was. The person I need to deal with is where I thought they were. I should just say the fucking name, but apparently there's an investigation going right now, and I'm not supposed to say names anymore. The investigation's not going to do nearly as much as I'm going to do when I handle it. So, I don't know. All I know is I feel like I got some shit accomplished, so I feel like I can rest well tonight. And it really sucks that my friend passed away, but he had cancer, and I guess it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. And at a certain point, you almost kind of like glad that they're not suffering anymore, I guess. I really wish that I got to see him before I should have came back sooner. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Story of my life. I've still got the GoFundMe up. I might drop the link here in the description if anybody wants to help out. At least I'm back in Kern County now, where I've got a lot more physical help from people. And I'm starting to use this hand a little more. I'll never be able to open it all the way again, I don't think. I'm still going to consult with a second surgeon, but I can grip, I can close it. It hurts, but I can do it. And I'm drinking as much bone broth as I can, not just by eating pho, but like I'm buying straight bone broth. The collagen in it is supposed to strengthen and rebuild bones faster. And I'm an asshole, so I'm not going to let anything stop me, because that wouldn't be an asshole thing to do. That would be a pussy thing to do, and I'm an asshole. So I've got to be a belligerent asshole and step everything up 5 notches, because that's what I do.